I'm also getting the same message. Yeah, no, I think this file is not available. Or file not available. No such file but this file in VS Code. Yeah, this file is on my desktop. So I can go to
So where you should be that why it will be there. Here, 4 years. Why you let it not equal to sign? Let that copy policy. Understand there is command or not. Now should I copy that again? Yes. Or you can refer to the Colab file and you can go ahead to execute that. You can go ahead with the curriculum. See, you don't try to install or debug the errors in the VS Code. If the VS Code is not working, keep it aside, use the Colab immediately and finish it. Okay? Spending the time more on the debugging the issues which are imaginarily available presently for us that can be solved later. That should not hamper your learning lesson. So use the Colab and execute it. Okay? Because sometimes what happens, there might be a problem with the system, there might be a problem with the versions that we are installing. That might happen. Okay, so that must not lose your time. we also have okay, let's discuss this one first. Okay, I'll discuss the overview of what we're trying to do in this program. We are taking TensorFlow and importing the Keras from there. If you directly have the Keras, no problem at all. Both the versions are same because TensorFlow is the parent package for the Keras. So that's why we are getting TensorFlow or tf.keras. You can directly take Keras from there. Also, you can import the layers. Layers we want to create the neural networks layers. Initially, we need to prepare the data as per our machine learning models practice. Okay, creating a model process, putting the data set of cat and dog. So we have this CURL. Okay, if you have studied Linux, you understand what it is. It's a command lines or scripts transfer data. Curl is also used in the cars, televisions, routers, printers, equipment, and mobile phones to download the data of the from the internet. CURL or a CLI tool that allow you to request and transfer the data over the URL under the different protocols. So presently we are using I think HTTP. Yeah, we are using HTTP protocol to fetch that. CLI. What is the meaning of after that will tell. When I have used? Not used. So have you used?
This command line interface which we work
from there we write CMD and come. So it's a command line interface. That means when initial computers we didn't have a browser also. So at that time, if you wanted to browse something from other computers, you used to send the command. Alright? That is the one. For example, I want to contact Google web page from a command prompt. So I can send the request to that. So from that black prompt, I am contacting someone with some protocol. So that will be your CURL. Okay? I hope you have done it. You might have forgotten. So from here, you have ping and keep and I am going to contact that, and it is sending me a reply with the IP address. This is the IP address of the Google presentation. From this one I am getting. So ping statistics for this one is packet send is 4, received 4. So the Google is working properly. The server is still on. So how I am contacting the Google from my prompt window? This is my command line interface. I am connecting and interacting with the commands. So this time the command I did not click on some icon and did not Google page did not open and reply. So that is what
in Google we search for information. The same thing can we do through this CLI.
This application is not ready for that.
This
command line interface. No, this command window is not ready for receiving that information. Okay.
What information? Only text information.
Now, whatever that URL is going to send, that you can receive, but we are not able to browse whatever we want, like clicking them or choosing.
Yes, we can receive. Can you show us some example of that?
Like for example, I want to. Do we have Node.js installed here? Not installed. If I can install the Node.js, I will be able to contact my Google server and I can use the services provided by Google server. If AWS is providing the services, I can access AWS by using an authentication protocol. Open with the commands AWS and we done some operations on that. Yes, they have been. So that we are able to access that. Okay. That is, so we are interacting with the web itself, but with the different tools. Here we have one side we have browser, which is clickable, visual, everything is there. On one side we have command-based interaction. All right. So that command-based interaction will come in CLI. All right. Okay, so we are talking about that one. Command URL. URL is a CLI tool under the different protocols. It gives you a flexibility and control of the URLs on the terminal. The terminal that you are using. Using the CURL on the terminal is simple, but may not be intuitive to be used to everyday user. I mean, every user. So with that command, we will be able to use this whole URL having the endpoint as a zip file. This is a zip file I want to download, but that file is also available in this one. So if I don't want to do that with this one, I don't want to execute, I can also copy paste this whole thing on the browser with download the zip file because it's having the end resource. Internet is actually the resource sharing platform. All of you agree?
Yes.
So if I am having my resource name as an endpoint, then immediately that resource can be accessed because I have the address of that resource. All right. So if I want to access an images, if I know the address of the image, then only I can display the image on the browser. Okay. So that's how I have the address of the file which I want to download. So when I press enter, Google understands that I'm actually trying to access that file, but that file is not a displayable file. That file is downloadable file. That's why when I press enter, it starts downloading that file because it doesn't know any other thing other than this operation. It just trying to download it. I did not tell it to download. I just click enter and it starts downloading. Same thing if I do it for the image URL. What it starts doing? It starts displaying the image. I didn't tell it to download or display. By default, the action is to display. Here it is downloading. So you can download that and you can keep it ready for your program to consume. And that's why you are giving the folder name with the path, whole path. If the folder is available in your project itself or the workspace itself, you don't have to give a long path like C user, not needed. If you are on the desktop, create a folder with the Python and you are writing all the programs in the same folder, then you should only give that the existing folder name which you have given, which you have downloaded and kept it. And when you download it, it is in the zip folder. Whenever you download zip folders, your program may not be able to open them, and they cannot extract the images that are available. You have to extract them by right-clicking, extract it, and now you have the ready folders available. Those folders has to be kept in the workspace nearby your files. Now your files are able to access those folders, and those are available in that. In some folders we have some images. Those things you can do it in the program. You can open the folder, you can get into the folder. You can do that. But unzipping you should not do it from the program. You can also do it from the program. But best practice is to give readily the data. Okay, you are actually getting this zip file, and we have some option here. If you have installed the WinRAR or WinZip software, then you
Like it
it
will
only pick the files, it not create
it
a
will
folder.
prepare another document for those files.
Okay, let us try. So you do like this. It will ask you where you want to extract it. It has not been any. And then it asks you where you want options to be asked to you. How about this one?
Your path is not asked to send. It is it is extracted here itself.
Okay, that means the destination is decided. Destinations are being asked to you. Last option, as you said, you regularly use this. Doesn't care about what those other options says. Directly extract it. Okay, get it extracted. It takes long time. So once we are able to extract it, once we are able to extract with the help of CURL, we'll download it and it unzips it, and then we have LS. Have you heard of LS? As a uh, as a data analyst or as a data scientist or business analyst, in any role, you need to understand basics of Linux. This may be there in this course or not. This may be there in the requirement of the job or not. But you should know the Linux commands, basic commands. You should be knowing because the company that will be going and working will be having Linux machines mostly because they don't spend and do not believe on Windows security. Okay, so you can see that most of the companies will use Linux. So this is a Linux command to list the folders and files available inside the folder. Okay, this is a folder name that we have given. Pet images ls. And what is the command here in the Windows to list the directories and files? The commands list the folders and directories in the command prompt. Linux LSL in Windows. Yes. Very basic thing for all of you to learn it today. If you don't know, that's why I'm revising it again. I mean, repeating it so that you can learn it today. Okay, I want to go to other drive. Currently, I'm in C drive. For example, I have G drive. I want to go switch to that drive. So I can use D and I can use colon. I can use D drive in colon. You can also try if you have the different drives. I am presenting in the D drive.
So, why we should learn it? What's the importance of it?
Yeah,
When we are having all
GUI options. Why should we? Exactly. So there is one more question. I'll add that question please. Why companies are using it who are very intelligent more than us is also another question. And why we should learn as employees of the company are the shortcuts for the GUI options that we're using. For creating a file and adding some content in that and copying the same content to the next file. This whole statement what I'm making will take more time in GUI and very less time in commands. In one line itself, that whole thing can be done. So commands will be very much fast in terms of execution than the GUI. Then now the question comes is why? Why do they take? Why is there speed difference of execution of your task? Same task.
In terms of execution, they are very fast than UI.
Right.
But with this fast execution, do they provide the advantages of the UI?
What is the advantage of the GUI that you are expecting that I should switch to that? Do you motivate?
UI is user friendly, sir. I can understand the things.
GUI.
Like I can open this, I can close this, I can minimize this. These basic operations I can do this by just clicking, by seeing and clicking.
Right.
Whereas I have to be an expert to operate this CLI.
Correct. Correct. So Windows is actually for the end users. For developers, Linux is the best operating system because there we have a lot of commands which let us work everyday work. Everyday work will have more impact on our productivity. In the companies, they want us to complete this task in a time bounded duration. So in that duration, I have to do all those tasks, and it's very helpful for me to do all those tasks with the Linux commands than the GUI. And they do not provide a GUI because of the security also. So in Windows, you have GUI, but Linux GUI will be there. For example, I go with Ubuntu. Ubuntu is having GUI. They also have a browser. They also have a Chrome browser. You can also open a Word. You also open all the softwares. But when it comes to executing a command on the files and processing them, they open the terminal immediately and start typing commands. They have a file. They have a like C drive how we have. They also have a storage. Have you seen the Ubuntu?
No, sir.
Fedora?
No, sir.
Computer science people, please raise your hands. Fedora, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people we have. We can. Ubuntu you have learned. Okay. So all other people, Linux. Which Linux version? Huh? Your file system gets corrupted, and both operating system will not be appropriate, and you may also lose the data. All right. So there is a virtual box